What's up with it, man?
Welcome back.
Welcome to another episode of
the official PB Records podcast.
With your host,
I'm T Cash, that's Cash with a K.
and I'm your boy Perry B, man. What it do, everybody?
Hey.
You know, we ain't seen y'all in a little minute.
Mhm.
Hey, man, wanted to go ahead and jump right into this episode.
Yep.
We got the infamous Joe Blakk here, man, sitting down on the couch with us
Hell
today,
yeah.
bro.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to
man?
the show.
Look, and thank you for having me, y'all.
Oh yeah, anytime, Joe. So look, man, you're an incredible businessman, bro. You know, how you conduct yourself and how you do business is extraordinary. I could go on and on, but let the people know who Joe Blakk is. What do you do, Joe Blakk?
Man, I'm 1/3 of High End Radio.
Shout out to High End Radio.
Shout out
Her.
to my co-host Caper,
Mhm.
23. I'm also a marketer, promoter. I have my hands in a couple of artists that I deal with, consultant,
Thanks.
and
I told y'all he do a lot.
I be moving, man. I be moving. It's like I take 70% of my day learning, and the other 30%, I utilize what I learned that day.
Got you. Okay.
That's a good way to live for sure.
Say that. Say
Man,
that.
straight up.
So, how long have you been doing the music stuff for?
Well, I mean, if you want to say music, I at one time was an artist,
Okay.
Okay.
and that was many moons ago.
Okay.
Straight up.
Nice.
I ended up on a vacation trying to get up a budget for my rap career. Came home, linked up with my guy, Coop DeVille from sickness.net. Shout out Coop, Jack D, Nemo.
Okay.
They gave me an opportunity for a podcast.
Say that. Say
Okay.
that.
This was 10 years ago.
Oh, shit.
Had no idea what a podcast was. He said online radio. Me and Caper, we played some music, and no one tapped in.
Mhm.
Okay.
He said, no, it's not about the music. The music is a bonus. It's about the conversations that you guys are having.
Thanks.
Yep.
So we went and got our first official guest for High End Radio was iRock. Shout out iRock. And you can
Okay.
double back and check it. It's on sickness.net today. San Diego does not have a music scene. The views went through the roof. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
So we
Okay.
got it. This is what it's about.
You, okay.
And not
okay,
necessarily always about the trib, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, but just it was a great topic and it grabbed
yeah.
the attention
What
of
the fuck are they
everybody.
talking about?
Type, yeah.
Yeah, especially 10 years ago, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's when people didn't really have podcasts.
That's when podcast. But I don't even think podcasting
Yeah,
was
Coop was definitely up on it
like a
early.
thing like it is
Yeah.
now. 10 years ago, you feel me? So
Facts.
that's what's up. That's what's up. So I heard you said artists. I do want to ask you this, man. You know, and then you just said something, so it kind of fueled this line of questioning. But what do you personally feel about the San Diego hip hop music scene? What we could do better as a collective, and what's holding us back as a collective?
That's a great question, bro.
I know it's like a 3-part question, but
I get it. Trust me, I get it, P, because there was once upon a time where we would say, what can we do to make Dago pop? Well, can we get action at the radio? We did that. Shout out to DJ Jam, Beto Perez.
Okay,
We did that.
Okay.
A lot of
he giving us some history right there.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I mean, to this day, I think still you can hear the hot spot late at night. I'm not sure what nights.
Okay.
But DJ Jam, you know what I'm saying, plays Dago music. He's not biased. You just have to make sure it's clean, with a dope mix, the whole nine.
Okay.
But as far as like, as a whole, as a collective, you know, we got to reach out to these DJs. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists are too busy making what I call op records. They want to make records that are, you know, against their ops. Bitches don't swing to that. Can I cuss on here?
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Chicks,
Let that shit fly.
yeah, bitches ain't swinging to that. It's like Tupac said it best. Make music for the chicks. Not saying every song has to be chick related,
Mhm.
because how many bitches is in the club saying bitch every time Too Short say it?
All of them.
Boom.
Bitch. All of them.
You know, we got to work on our content.
Facts.
I
That's
personally feel we lost our sound.
Our original Dago sound. Trying to sound like everybody
Trying to
else.
sound like our
Yeah.
favorite rapper.
Yeah, facts.
Facts. I think
Facts.
a lot of artists need to get out of San Diego at some point in time. It hasn't happened for anyone here. Name one.
I've been
Yeah.
saying that
we
my
talked
whole
about that,
career,
yeah.
and they hate us for it. Like, oh, well, would you? But if you really want to be honest with yourself, name one. And then people always love, oh, well, Nick Cannon. You have to understand, Nick Cannon wasn't bred to be in the industry on
San Diego
hip hop.
soil.
He was bred to be an actor. Like,
Yep.
that's his whole career. That's what it was. So his focus, he wasn't pushed to be San Diego's rapper and a
Right.
music nigga. He
Uh-huh.
was pushed to be an actor, and he got in. So when I tell people like, yeah, okay, but name one, and I'm talking about hip hop music. You
Right.
get what I'm saying on a music level.
You can jump up and say,
it's-
you can say, Mitchie Slick. No, Slick be in L.A. You can jump
Facts.
up and you can say,
Facts.
J.O. J.O. was on the East Coast.
Facts.
His second home, Virginia, where he linked up with Jam Master Jay. Rob Stone, not really familiar with Rob Stone's background, but if I'm correct, his deal was with Atlantic, that
Mhm.
single.
Mhm.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Atlantic's building ain't here in San Diego.
Nah.
Again,
Nah.
so
Facts.
it's about moving around and networking. Wise man told me it ain't always about you being on stage or always about you. Be everywhere. Period.
Right.
And that's what it is.
That was a very wise man. That was a very wise
Straight
man.
up. Straight up.
Like you hit some very vital points there, man. And it's like, and we've been saying the same thing, and it's out of love, man. Like, I also want to reiterate that, like, we're not throwing hate or no shade
No.
every time you see us on this platform, you feel me, talking about this Dago music scene. Like, I actually got real love for San Diego, and I want us actually to do better. It's crazy that you say that, because I had an epiphany the other day, right? And Joe Blakk, correct me if I'm wrong, because you got way more history, way more game regarding San Diego's music scene than me. I can acknowledge that, right? So correct me if I'm wrong. But growing up in Southeast, it was an atmosphere of like, okay, look, man, like, we banging. Where you from? Whatever you got going on, whatever you doing, bro, you feel me? You from where you from? Yeah, it's this and that. It's fuck them over there, I understand. When I start getting into this music game and I start getting older and wiser, I had an epiphany. And it's like this. It's like all of the G's, hear me out, all the G's from different sections in San Diego, if you really take the gang banging out of it, they all worked with each other. From the Mitchie Slick to Crickets to to everything Ron Kine has done and established, they wasn't just biased. Like, the outside looks at Ron Kine like, oh, Ron Kine is just like, oh, it's just a bunch of gang members from over here, and it's like, nah, like, they're really diverse once you actually get to understand what's happening. I just want to use them as a focal point, but other artists too. It's like all the OGs, they was either doing beats, making music with each other, like, they had some type of relationship.
Yeah.
And so this is where I'm saying, as being a person from Southeast, we grew up funking, homies died. We done went through all the gangbang beefs and all that,
Yeah.
just to grow up and be older and be like, damn, bro. But some of our,
I hated you for nothing.
I hated you for nothing, because a lot of our OGs got real tight, close connections with each other. And so as I got older, I realized that I'm like, damn, and I'm like, that's what they, in the essence, even though that was never preached, that's what it needs to breed the next upcoming artists out of Dago. We need to get back to what the OGs were doing, because they had a relationship. They would be in the same functions with each other. They would hang out, if certain sets or not. I'm gonna bring my homeboys who I know are level-headed. I'm not gonna bring the set because I know the niggas be tripping, but all the OGs had they little groups and crews of homies,
Yep.
who they would bring around other people, and they would work, do their thing, and it would be fine.
Absolutely.
While everybody in the streets running around killing each other and doing X, Y, Z. And I'm not knocking it, but as far as the music scene, it's
Right.
like, I think on some music, not gang. I'm not talking about what San Diego needs to kumbaya and hold hands. I'm not
Right.
saying that,
Right.
because there's a lot of damage done. You get what I'm saying? But what I am saying is, for the people in the music scene who have that conscious mind state, it's like, that's what we need more of, regardless of how people view it or feel it.
That's right.
I think we need more of that.
My thing is this: if any of y'all or your viewers are familiar with the Bay Area, I'm not even gonna use the Bay. I'm gonna use New York, for example. artists can drop music in New York and go platinum without their shit ever touching the West Coast.
Facts.
And it's
Facts.
kind of almost the same in the Bay. Why is that? They support up there.
They support each other.
Period.
Right.
I'm not gonna not listen to Whoop-De-Whoop because he's from wherever. I'm gonna not listen to Whoop-De-Whoop because I think it's not hot. Period. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot. There's a lack of support. There's a lack of linking up with these DJs, these clubs. We are in the top 5 hottest hot spots in the country. The Gaslamp.
There's no reason why we can't get it here because we are rated the number 1 tourist spot in all of America.
Come on,
yeah.
There's no reason why we can't do it here. You get what I'm saying? But everybody, and this is how I feel, and it's not bad. I love the fact that you said travel because traveling is very important, very, very, very important. But I also tell people as well is like, man, give that same energy. What I mean is, I've always said this now, and you know, it's just a thought, but it's like, other people will come here because they hear about San Diego, vacation, attraction, the people, the women, the whatever, the beach, whatever. They come here, right? And San Diego, we will support them, open arms, like, hey, come on. But then when it's our own, I feel like that play kicks in. It's like, oh, well, he from over there, or he gonna bring this certain crowd, or woo.
Yeah.
I was even telling the promoters one time from the city, it's like,
Folks is at the door.
What's up?
My folks at the door.
okay,
No,
go ahead.
I want to hear your question though, because this is interesting as fuck.
Okay. But what I was saying basically is that if all the promoters and everybody stop fighting each other, or stop, oh, my shows are better than theirs, or oh, I don't fuck with them because of this.
Decide that.
Let the people decide that. But if all the promoters that do shows in the city just all got together, and guess what? Just something as simple as, hey, look, you throwing a show, we gonna come support your shit. Are you throwing a show? We gonna bring our people and we gonna come support you. If all the promoters started actually networking with each other and actually coming together as a collective rather than he do shows over here, he do shows over here, I think that would help.
Absolutely.
Because then now you got everybody's fan base is open to everything instead of everybody being cut off and selective. Oh, they don't fuck with each other, so I ain't gonna go to his show because I don't want him to be mad at me for going to, like, you get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, support each other.
Absolutely. I'm gonna answer that. Yeah, go
In
ahead.
a second. Give us 1 second right quick.
1 second. That's crazy he brought that up because the promoters play a big part in it to an extent.
Facts.
Because as a promoter, you would rather sell slots to get your money up, or you would rather bring an artist to the city and once he performs, gets his bag, he's gone. There's no like lightweight sticking around. You know, so I look at it like this too. Do artists in San Diego, and you know, this doesn't even go just for San Diego, because I used to be biased and be like, damn, what's up with my city? What's up with my city? It's like this everywhere.
Everywhere. And I don't mean to cut you off, but it's like that everywhere. Me and him just really recently experienced that in LA. Everybody go to LA. Bro, we was literally everywhere in LA, bro. Like literally for like a whole 4 or 5 months straight. And the cool part is when you look outside the box, their underground scene is exactly like ours.
Boom.
Yeah.
Their mainstream scene is not like ours because we don't have a mainstream scene.
Right.
Yet.
We have a lot of music, no music business here in San Diego.
There you go. And I did like a comment that I heard since we spoke about what Mitch said about San Diego. He said it very raw. It's like, it's not that people get things misconstrued because we weren't taught that knowledge. We have to venture out and learn it. Exactly, even what you said. We got to venture out. We got to get out, shake a hand, meet a friend, spread out, and then meet people and bring the game back. A lot of these cities that are established, you feel me, have the game. Like the city has the game.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like we have to venture out to get the game, but we really don't have the here.
Well, the individuals have the game.
But as a collective.
Because, okay, let's take you for example. You are not just a rapper. You and Cash sitting here doing a podcast. You planning a tour. You also have to do life, everyday real life.
Yeah.
Then you got to get into the studio and you talking shows. You know what I'm saying? It's like there's a ceiling over a lot of people's heads too. Remove the ceiling. Stop thinking that you can be oh, I'm gonna take over Dago. No rapper's done it. Not even J.O. Felon.
And you hear everybody say that, like, oh, I'm gonna be the one out of Dago.
the-
I'm gonna take over, and it'd be like,
No, you won't.
It's not happening. Now if people work together,
right.
or if I'm gonna be honest, the only way I really see somebody like being like the king of Dago or taking over Dago, honestly, it has to be somebody everybody can get behind.
Yeah.
It's literally that simple.
I'm gonna name a couple artists that have that potential.
Before you name them, there's a lot of artists that have that potential. But what stops everyone from getting over that hump?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen personally a lot of artists almost make it. You know how many artists from San Diego I've seen almost there, but it's like they just can't get off the hurdle. They connected with everybody. They know everybody. They got the right plugs. They over here talking to labels. They doing this, but they still haven't got over that hump.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy.
That's crazy because that hump could be anything.
That hump could
You know
be
what I'm saying?
anything.
A lot of different
Yeah,
things.
it could be a lot of different things.
We are nobody to say the humps, but it's just there's always that hump.
Yeah.
Like right when the person is like right there, it's always like that. Okay, and then it's just like, damn, bro.
Well, we have to. If I was I'm gonna say this. If I was an artist, with what I know as far as like the music industry goes, I would know not to think that this game comes for free. And when I mean this game, not game given to you, this industry, you have to have a budget. When you drop music, it don't just go to Instagram or Facebook. You gotta have a marketing. You gotta have a rollout. You gotta have planning. You gotta have a team. Stop having a gang of niggas around you that's just from the set.
You know what Atlantic told me before? They said and it's about to blow people's mind, bro. Real talk, this is what I was told. For each song that you drop, you're supposed to have a $200,000 budget. That $200,000 budget includes the radios being played all over the radios, the video, like everything you can think about, the recording time. Like you need at least like a $200,000 budget for a song.
And don't get what he just said misconstrued.
Please.
Not payola as in paying the radio.
Yeah.
See, the twist with Drake running the radio station is his team pays for advertising all across the region, every region. So you take that advertising space and replace it with the song. That's why everywhere, every market you go to, you hear Drake on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
and that's Drake doing that. But how many of the other artists?
I mean,
but I'm being honest for a second. I hear what you're saying, but that's Drake. We talk about a multi-billionaire compared to the average Joe rapper that just starting up.
okay,
You
boom.
hear what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because a nigga working at 7-Eleven trying to hustle and grind and do this don't got
7-Eleven paying $20-something an hour.
I get it.
I want to hear that shit.
No, I get it. Trust me, they are. They are. And I get it. But I just said that in context to say that just $1,000 budget to drop into a song, everybody can't keep up with doing that. You get what I'm saying?
Well,
What I say by that is like you got some videographers out here, they charge $1,000, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400 to shoot a video. That's just the video. That's not including the studio time for the song.
Okay.
That's not including the layout, getting the cover done. Like the poster part is free. You get what I'm saying? But what goes into the music is
you want your marketing, you want your
promo,
mm-hmm. your merchandise. Now, if you aren't an artist with a gigantic budget, trust me, on a smaller scale, you just take over a region at a time.
Yep.
Straight up. Okay, well, I'm from San Diego. I make a certain amount of money. I can't get videos done because they're too expensive. So you know the next step? I'll do visualizers.
There you go.
I'll do visualizers.
Facts.
I'll do lyric videos.
Facts.
Shit that makes people pay attention. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times we do get confused and like, damn, how Drake do it? Well, don't worry about how Drake did it because Drake did it with a machine, which is a lot. Boom. Nipsey released Victory Lap under Atlantic based on the machine, the partnership with the machine. Well, what difference did Atlantic make? He wouldn't have had that nationwide tour as simple as he did Hollywood Palladium, which is a historical venue in Los Angeles and Hollywood. It might not have been. It might have been a little problem if Sam called or if Adam called, but when Whoop-de-Whoop called from Atlantic, oh yeah, no problem.
And I'm happy you said that too, because that's the importance of a record deal. That is the importance, because as a regular person, you only can get so far. Once you go to the record labels, you literally have access to their resources, which I don't care who you are as an independent artist, you do not have access like Def Jam, like Atlantic, like Motown, like that's what they're for. That's why everybody wants to sign a record deal, because it's not only okay, you get a few more dollars in your pocket, but all their resources are open up to you, all the artists that they've been rocking with. So you might go get signed to Atlantic and they like a song you did, you thinking it's cool, you might fuck around and get a feature with Hurricane Chris, just because he used to rock with them back in the day and he's still under contract. Like little stuff like that. Like you can get features, music videos done, all that stuff done under the record machine. Label now, the machine.
But make sure that shit ain't recoupable. But they gotta watch out for that word recoupable.
Yep.
Because that's a word that
the machine comes with a whole lot of twists.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you have to understand the machine in order to be willing to use the machine. But that's what I be talking about, is that a lot of underground rappers or people that don't have that much funds, once they are introduced to machine, it's, oh yeah, I'm all in. Because the machine opens up the doors for them, not understanding the business aspect. Oh, you know, that's my next question. How important is it as an artist, anywhere, not even just Dago, just period, as an artist, how important is it as an artist to understand the machine?
Very important, because how often are artists fooled online every day?
Every day.
Yeah.
Every second.
Okay. Now here's the
Instagram request messages.
Yeah,
and all
there you
that.
go.
Yeah,
Sure.
exactly.
Here's the
Even the
biggest
advertisements be true.
Man, look, come to want to get a feature from Mozzie. When Mozzie first hit, it was somebody with a fake Facebook page tearing motherfuckers up. Send me the 500. I'll send you the verse. You remember that shit, Ski? Man, and it's crazy because a couple artists have hit me. Joe Blakk, is this real? If a motherfucker will not come up off their DM to connect with you, block them. Period.
I've been preaching, man. And you know, I'm happy that he actually came and said that and reiterated that, because I've been preaching that to the people since we started. It was like, bro, listen, if you can't get a FaceTime, a phone call, a real text message from a real number, like, hey, if you get scammed, that's on you. I've been telling people that.
Yeah.
It's a jump, but people got to have more common sense when it comes to this tech too, though.
Now, a real A&R, he may find artists on social media.
They gonna email you.
But if he's really interested, he will really contact you. It's that simple.
This is how you know if they're real. They're gonna email you. Like, they're gonna email you. Like, that's why all your social media say, "What's your email address?" Because that's how they hit you, bro. Like, they're don't like. I like what you said. Don't get twisted. There's something that they're gonna tap in with your social media if that's where they see you at. Woo-doo, but it's always gonna end up being any kind of paperwork, any kind of moving forward with anything. It's what's your email address?
Yep.
And for 100%, even if they want to sign you, that, hey, we're interested, come in. Guess what? They're going to send their disclaimer, all your paperwork, and you got to e-doc sign it electronically. It's all going to come email. So if it's not email, it's suspect. Pay attention to it, you know. But don't miss some blessings, thinking, shit, no, this is fake. Like,
don't do that.
Like, but you just got to have some common sense, bro. Know how to talk to people and figure out what's real and what's not.
Yeah,
you know?
I mean, the game is designed. It's a business. It's a business for that record label first. So when they sign you as an artist, if they're interested, they're not, oh, this is the homie. No, they're not.
Nah.
You are a product of their business.
And I do want to say something, since we keep saying the homie aspect too, is if y'all got homeboys that y'all know is really chasing this dream, stop looking at them as just a rapper or a singer. Or just, oh, the homie doing music. Like, this shit is a business, man. So, like, y'all need to get behind your friends, bro. And what I mean by that is, like I said, if you see your homie really passionate and doing this, bro, pop up to some shows, man. Hey, see what you can do to help, because it's like, if you go anywhere, and that's anybody, I'ma always look back at the people who was in my corner. Like you see everybody post shit like that, memes, all that. Like everybody's mentality is like that. It's like, oh well, look, bro, I'm a rock with the people who's there with me. Fuck all the fakes and the phonies. I see everybody post shit like that on social media all the time. So it's like use those memes and all that social media shit in real life. You feel me? Like rock with the people who there for you, bro. And if you got any friends, I'm not saying drop everything you're doing and help them chase their dream, but just be there, support. Sometimes
you don't just be there for the show.
Yeah,
And
or the free shit, or what I can get out of it. Just support your mans if that's really your mans. You feel me?
Absolutely. I mean, this industry is funny. First, you got to understand, 15, 20 years ago, it wasn't this many rappers.
It wasn't social media.
Yeah.
Well, no, okay, let's take the social media out the equation. There wasn't this many rappers, so
Facts.
there was no one that sounded like Cash. When I wanted to hear some shit like Cash, I pushed play on Cash.
Type, yeah.
When you go on your Apple Music or your Spotify,
They match you up with
artists
people that
similar
sound like
to-
Yeah.
Oh, everything that
Yeah.
the phones do that.
bro.
Yeah.
Automatically they artists similar to you be
Yeah.
like, wait, damn, G, okay, I don't even know who the fuck this is, but all right.
yeah. And you know,
that's
and
how it's set up.
be
AI.
a standout. Be a standout. Like, I'll tell you who are the most supported artists that I've seen in recent. Lil Weirdo and the nigga with the funny voice, Siete Yabby.
Mhm.
That's him.
Mhm.
Now, I'm not gonna say they're the dopest cats. I'm not. But salute to them and their craft and the work that they put in, because little chicks are slapping their music.
Facts.
However, I don't see these cats anywhere outside of the city. And if they are, we probably miss each other.
Yeah.
Not gonna hate on nobody.
No,
But
I
it's
hear you,
just
I
like
hear you.
that. Just like that, you can support Whoop-de-Whoop or Whoop-de-Whoop. Whether motherfuckers want to admit it or not, miss us with where somebody's from. If your music's dope, your music is dope. Bully came here, shot the video with motherfucking Boosie.
Mhm.
Perfect example. All the traction that he got off that video from Boosie going to jail ran them numbers up to where that song is in its millions.
I'm happy you just said that. I'm happy you said it. And
I'm sorry that Boosie had to go to jail for it.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
No. I get what you're saying, but this goes back to, I love this, but this goes back to what I initially said. It ran the numbers through the millions, woo. But still, no San Diego rapper has still been able to get over that hump. On the outside looking in, that should have been a song that put him on, to be honest, because I'm gonna give credit where it's due. I've never seen a San Diego artist do the track like that and then have famous industry artists slide down. I've seen people do songs with industry artists. I've seen people have videos with it. That's all fine and dandy. But I've never seen nobody actually bring an industry artist down here. So shout out to him for that, first of all. So what I say next is not considered hate.
Right.
That's dope. I'm gonna give him his kudos on that. You get what I'm saying? But it still goes back to, that should have been the track that put him on. We all know that. And it's nothing he did. He didn't go to jail.
No.
He didn't get but you see how it's geared? Because even though he did all that got masked away with the media. Now listen to what I'm saying. Not the street niggas, not the people who listen. It got masked away what he did on the media because of Boosie going to jail.
Yeah.
That's all they talked about. They didn't talk about
The
him
song,
or the song or why he was in Dago. They talked about him going to jail. That was it.
Yeah.
Now, right, I want to use another prime example. KT Foreign and Sugar Free. I'm gonna give KT his flowers. KT did that. KT, actually, me saying that, KT did that. He got Sugar Free on the track when Sugar Free was really buzzing and hot.
We're taking the street shit out of it.
Well, they know that, and if you take it any kind of way, that's on you.
That's on you. True.
Okay.
That's the disclaimer.
So it's like this. It's like even KT did that though. He had Sugar Free come down here. They did the video. They did that song, right? Hear me out. I gave them their props. So what I'm about to say next is not hate.
Right.
Even he didn't get over that. That should have been the song that put KT on some P and shit, because that's their type of music. He did the perfect feature for the perfect style of music that they do. Hold on. I saw Snoop Dogg post a song. That song. I saw Snoop Dogg post it. I saw a couple of other industry people post a song, right? They didn't say nothing about KT. They posted Sugar Free's part. I witnessed that with my own eyes.
No, you're right.
And so it's like, damn, homie.
I saw that too.
Me being a Dago artist, now let's get away from Dago politics and us and what we should do. Why is it that we get hated or shitted on? And that's how I feel, because we just named 2 artists.
Yeah, you're right.
That let's name another one. Rob Stone. That song went that song did put him on. But it didn't put him on.
It put him on, but he didn't have no follow-up. I'm just keeping it
but regardless of the reasons why,
he actually gets invited into
he
rooms.
gets invited in that room because of that Kill Bill song, bro. And we all, like, you cannot take that away from that man. No. Whether we know him, whether we don't like him, Rob Stone joins the conversation only for the simple fact that only for the simple fact, you feel what I'm saying, that he did that.
Cash, are you an artist?
Yes, sir.
Pete Whittle, you're an artist?
Mm-hmm.
Ski, you an artist?
Mm-hmm.
Now, individually answer this question. You might not hear Ski because he's not on mic. What was your purpose in becoming a rap artist? Was it to be rich? Was it to be the dopest MC because that's what you feel? Or what was it?
It could be a multitudes things for different people. For me personally, I only want to do music just to tell my story. I got a story I want to tell. I don't give a fuck about being the best. I don't give a fuck about the bread. I don't give a fuck about the fame or the notoriety. I'm just telling my story and my views, how I see it.
And I'm gonna go back to that answer.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Cad?
I started doing it because I really like music. I have my whole life, and I pretty much just wanted to just make music and just get better, because that's just kind of how my personality is. If I start doing something, I want to just be as good as I can be at it.
Roger that.
Man, this was a marketing tool.
Okay, watch this.
Come on.
KT Ford, right? Prior to that Sugar Free record, KT did another record, I think. Was it Showline Mafia or was it? No.
Nef the Pharaoh.
Nef the Pharaoh.
Yeah,
another
War
record.
With Me.
Boom, record was big. Now, is KT looking for the fame? He kind of lightweight has it because he gets talked about good and bad. I've been in some of those rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't add to it, KT, but I've heard it. However, his music bag is right.
Yeah.
And when I mean his music bag, he gets residuals regularly from his music. So at the end of the day, if rap could pay your bills, would you let it?
I mean, that's the whole main goal.
Boom.
But even with that said, though, why hasn't he hit that hurdle yet? I love having these conversations.
What's that hurdle though? That hurdle's not what we used to. Pete Bueno, back in the days.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Just to stay on topic about what we were talking about. That should have been the song that put him on. That song should have put him on. Listen to what I'm saying. KT did a song with Sugar Free, and it went viral. All the artists in the industry posted that song, and they didn't post him. They posted Sugar Free's part. That's what I'm talking about. I already know he got his things in order, but we're not talking about him and what he got going on.
Okay.
I'm talking about on a general aspect, even keeping it on track with Rob Stone, with Bully 3. Why can't a San Diego artist get past that hurdle or get the love and support that they give everybody else?
Because they only cash the artist out for the feature and the business. See, if I want a feature from you, I want this 16, right? But in this 16, I want the video. I want you to help promote it. And boom. Rest in peace, my nigga So Fine. Him and Menace did a record. First record ever. Lost Man. Because they built a rapport with each other. They both saw how hot this record was together. I'm not gonna run off and go do Cash singles at this moment. I'm not gonna run off and go do Pete Bueno singles. Let's come together. Yeah, your push is a little bit bigger than mine because you're Compton Menace. But they did every show together to push this song.
Don't you think the other artists had a report with the niggas that they did a feature with?
9 times out of 10, they're just happy to be able to do that song. I'm not in every situation, but the majority of cats cash out for a verse, get the verse, and that's it. Get the video done, and that's it. Then you go check these artists who they paid for the feature, and the promotion's not on their page.
Yeah.
That's the second part to what I was asking. Is because you'll see San Diego motherfucker. This goes back to what the original question. You'll have San Diego people post it. Or you have artists post it. It goes viral. Everybody be like, oh, this is dope, this is dope. But the artist that's featured on the track doesn't post it, doesn't promote it, doesn't do anything. So the song is out there. You didn't pay exactly what you said. You didn't pay for the verse, pay for the video, but there's a business side to it. And I understand what you're saying. Well, in this 16, here it comes, but that's where contracts and clauses come in at. Because contracts and clauses make you reliable to do that, or there's penalties. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, even with all of that game, I hope y'all really listening because
you get a bunch of thumbs up right here.
Trust me, I know because we giving them real game. Like you giving them game.
Watch
but
this,
it's just,
go ahead.
but that's always been my question as a San Diego native. It's like, damn, bro, it would have been different. Hold on, just listen to me because I'm trying to get what I'm saying in context. It would have been different if Sugar Free would have posted that song and said, yeah, my boy KT Foreign out of San Diego. Hold on.
Yep.
It would have been different if Snoop Dogg from Death Row Records posted it and was like, hey, this nigga KT in San Diego got some fire with bro Sugar Free. It would have been way different. Bully situation. It would have been way different if the headlines was, Boosie comes to San Diego to shoot a rap music video and goes to jail. Just that alone, it would have changed the narrative instead of, Boosie goes to San Diego and goes to jail for a gun. Listen to that. It's like
that's exactly why I reached out to Bully and did an interview because they were overlooking him.
And that's what I keep saying. I'm not worried about where people are from or what they do or what their pockets look like. What I'm talking about is why does San Diego get the ass butt of that type of shit? Because nobody pushes us. It goes back to exactly what you said. We just said it. You'll do a feature, you'll pay for the video, but these niggas won't promote that song at all.
I'll put it in writing. If I was an artist, I would put it in writing.
Now that's smart.
Mm-hmm.
That's smart
right there, yeah.
So you explaining the business side, that just lets us know that wasn't in their clauses.
Chances are it probably wasn't. You know what else wasn't probably? A split sheet.
Lack of management.
Splits. We know this, but you get what I'm saying though?
Absolutely.
It's still, we could talk about every nigga in San Diego accolades all day. We just said at the beginning, name one though that had made it out on the music scene though. I get people that done dope shit.
Absolutely.
I'm not taking away from no artist in San Diego, but name one who really got it. And that's what I'm saying. Even, you look at all the shit Mitch done did. Mitch,
get up and go.
I know he do. But even Mitch is just now getting that. Oh, hey, when you mention San Diego rap, you feel me? We think about Mitch Slick. Like you whack. I'm just saying, whack ain't been around my whole life. All these people ain't been around our whole lives. But what I'm saying is now growing up in this music age, is all the older cats are giving it up to Mitch.
Well, anytime you are,
Oh shit.
boom, there is one. There is one. Dizzy Hollow. Don't do that. What you about to say? Say it.
I know it.
Listen, bro, I'm from San Diego.
know.
Like, listen, bro. Look, I'm not knocking nobody, bro. I'm not knocking nobody, and I don't want to come off as rude, whatever. I'm just being myself. I'm a San Diego nigga from Southeast, bro. And it's like there are certain parts of San Diego. I know we have San Diego County. But there are certain parts of San Diego where you being a San Diego baby is like you're not from San Diego. Let me break this down for a lot of people that don't know. If you on College Grove, right?
My bad.
If you on College Grove with a 94, pass College Grove, bro, and look at the sign on the side of the freeway, and it's gonna tell you entering San Diego. So let me fuck your heads up right quick.
Oh my
So
God.
once you get to Lemon
He's doing
Grove,
the-
once you get to Spring Valley, you are not in San Diego. I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest. San Diego,
Postal zip code wise, you're not.
and that's all I'm on. I'm just giving them some facts. I'm not taking away from nobody. I'm just being real. When you get outside of San Diego city limits,
Oh, I can't stand niggas.
you are not in San Diego. So I'm sorry, national city. That's why national.
San Diego County.
I would like people to clarify that. It's like, hey, look, I'm from San Diego County because I'm from San Diego. If you from the Southeast, you are from San Diego. If you from downtown, if you was born anywhere in inner San Diego, you are from San Diego. Not knocking it. Everybody from the county, but it's a difference, and we take pride in that.
Okay.
We take pride as somebody from Southeast. I know there's some things that we need to grow. We need to accept. I get all that, but as somebody from Southeast, you can't say we don't think like that.
We do, and we're wrong for that.
We are to a degree. We are to a degree.
You're from Dago? Nah, I'm from Oceanside.
That is Oceanside. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They are San Diego County, but
Absolutely.
Oceanside is Oceanside. And you even will get, and like I said, not everybody, but even some of the Oceanside folks will be like, yeah, you know, we O-side, bro. You know,
True,
Dago is
true.
more down south, but we O-side. So it's just, if you want to be technically correct, Oceanside is in San Diego County, but Oceanside is that's a whole different city,
Okay,
bro.
okay, well,
They're not even close like National City,
Okay.
Lemon Grove, Spring. Nigga, them niggas is like 45 minutes up the road.
Yeah.
Like
Ooh, I
I'm
can't
just
wait
being
to see your comments. No,
I'm just being
listen.
honest.
Oh, you feel the same way?
I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest, yo. I'm not throwing no shade.
No,
at
not at all.
I fuck with people from Esco.
'Cause of
You know what I mean? From
politics.
San Marcos, from Vista. But it's just I'm being real.
No, I'm being funny, you know, putting fuel to it. But no, I know you don't mean it like that.
Yeah.
But
I
the
don't mean
reason
no
why I
harm,
bring
but
up
it's just
Jesse Hollow is because, for one, he utilizes his budget when he does these records with these other artists, Dub C, Corrupt, Cocaine. They promote it as well. So there is that one. Now, what formula he uses, I don't know.
Right.
I couldn't tell you. But you're gonna have to, if you really have to do a feature with an artist, make sure that feature makes sense. Make sure that this artist is going to promote your shit as well, and it's not just let me shoot you 1,500, 2,500, and that's it. Oh, I got a song with Wooty Woo. Who gives a fuck? You know what I'm saying?
people do, but it's just the promotion that goes behind it.
It's like being in a VIP everywhere.
Yeah.
I know tons of rappers who thought that they could buy their way into the industry, but really all they are is VIP all across the country. Club Live in Miami, Upper Deck in Virginia, whatever in New York, but you in the VIP. That just shows that, makes you kind of like way to target the thirsty niggas. But at the end of the day, it's like if you're gonna utilize a budget, be everywhere. It doesn't take thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to network.
That part is free.
That part is free.
It might take a couple thousand to get across the country, but
not
but networking is free.
Man, look, it takes 3 days to get from here to New York.
Yeah, driving.
You and 2 other people share the driving. It's like there's no reason.
I done drove all the way to New York with no help.
Me too.
Non-stop?
No, hell no.
Exactly.
Nonstop would be wild.
I drove
to
to,
Chicago.
I drove to Atlanta nonstop.
I mean, that's doable.
That was
That's
like 2
doable,
days.
but
It was like
doable,
it was
but
like- it was like
dangerous.
2.5 days.
Doable but dangerous. It's like even when it comes to, shout out Chef Fest, because what's their brother's name? CEO.
I don't know.
CO.
Boom. Carlton Overstreet.
Yep, cars.
Okay.
They brought a festival to San Diego that was so needed. My only issue is a couple artists that weren't on the bill, but that's a whole nother show. However, he had RJ, Joe Moses, G Perico, who else was on that stage that night? Serrani, dancehall artist, and a few other artists. How many San Diego artists or podcasts that were there tapped into any of those artists at all, in any way, any form or fashion? Even if you didn't get a feature, build that relationship. Yo, what's up? I'm Whoopty Whoop. Hey, anytime you come to Dago, holla at me. Tap in.
I know a few people that do. I can speak for a few people I know have been in those positions that have done that, have networked. Big Main. I have to use Big Main. Big Main was really big on that. Was doing shows with artists and getting them to actually interact with the artists that he bring down here. The only thing is, artists do that. They take pictures, but it's not guaranteed. And I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real. A lot of these mainstream artists, they'll come do these shows and you'll say that, right? But they won't tap in with you if the nigga who brought them down here don't make that connection.
Right.
And that is a real thing. So you can see these artists come down here all day, but hey, my name woo doo doo woo. They just gonna look at you like another nigga.
Shout out
but
to Boogie.
but if the person who orchestrated everything and getting them down here builds that connection, they're gonna be more likely to fuck with you off of the strength of him rather than just fucking with a random nigga they don't know.
Right. Look, when you come down, if you come down early enough, I'm gonna get you a bunch of press. I'm gonna take you over here to Perry Cast Podcast. I'm gonna take you over to High End Radio. I'm gonna take you over to Refuse Media. Woo.
Type stuff.
We're gonna do all that, and in the process, you got people, Whoopty Whoops in town.
Oh, you. Oh, go ahead.
No, the Whoopty Whoops in town. You know what I'm saying? It may not be a feature or whatever. You know
But
what
just
I'm saying?
everybody pull up.
Everybody pull up
But
and
that-
support. I
that-
mean, you push play on his music.
That goes back to what I originally said. If they go start supporting Dago how it should,
Yeah.
it will be way easier. And also some free game for any artist out there. When you guys go meet A&Rs, hey, listen, y'all know. Listen, y'all know I'm the king of giving out business cards. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. When you meet them A&Rs, they don't want that shit. They don't want no business card. They don't want no fucking CD. They don't even care about your name. Have your shit on the USB. What you need to do if you have a EKP,
EPK.
EPK, I always switch the name. If you have an EPK, you definitely need to have that on there. Have your bio, all your links. You need all that on the USB and whatever you trying to give to them. But that's just a free game. A&Rs, they accept USBs.
And you keep it a buck. See, for you content creators and podcasters, the same thing as an EPK is a pitch deck. A pitch deck breaks down your views, what you've done. Same thing as EPK, but it's about your platform.
Mhm.
What would you do with that? You send that to Rolling Loud. You send that to Coachella. That way they push play. It's no longer than a minute and a half.
They go to view it. You
Yeah,
feel me?
absolutely.
Now
You've either done enough for them to fuck with you,
yeah,
or you got some work to do.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? And also understand, like, that's not guaranteed. Like, you doing that process, doing everything. Sometimes people out there are doing everything that they supposed to do right, and it still ain't good enough just because it's not good enough, but because maybe the company that you or want to look at you, they're not looking for you. You get what I'm saying? That happens to a lot of people too, man. So like I said, the game is cold, man. It ain't for everybody.
Keep your hoodie on.
Like, yeah.
Here's one of the biggest mistakes artists, independent, underground, unknown artists make. They don't know where their fan base is at. Every place you put your music at
shows you
has an analytics
or insights.
I mean, sometimes you got to pay a little extra for the pro version to get the exact location of where people are streaming your music.
Don't be cheap.
Invest
Thank
in
you.
yourself.
Invest in yourself. Period.
like-
The biggest thing that could help an artist out, and I'm telling y'all this, if you're an artist, start this today. Email list. Because if you have an organic email list of 1,000 people, and you can get each one of those people to spend $100 within the year, how much money is that?
100,000.
The white guy did it first. Shout out Cash.
Nah, but
No, and I'm
Money.
serious.
No.
I'm serious when I say
Name
it.
money.
no, for real,
Huh?
It said his name, money.
Right.
it's longevity, bro. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's so focused on the quick dollar. And sometimes instead of getting that one person to give you $1 million, you might need 100,000 people to give you
And that's for merch.
That's for anything.
Songs.
That's for
I mean,
anything.
start start. How many artists even have websites? Start selling your music directly from your website first. Gauge if you even have a fan base. Hard copy CDs are not exempt. Big Hit just proved that.
Listen, bro. Besides watching people, you know what I mean, and looking at that, I've been telling people that for years, and nobody been catching on. CDs still sell.
What?
Every time I hit the road, I sell out in CDs.
I believe you.
You know, I don't sell out in CDs here. You get what I'm saying? Or inner city. But every time I'm on that road, every time I ever travel, go, man, fuck what I'm saying. Go look at my motherfucking page.
Now I'll grab your CD.
Every time I've traveled, bro, CDs go because people like the merch part of it.
Absolutely.
Cars nowadays being made don't even come with CD players. So if you on some people gonna listen to your CD in the car, get out of here. What it is the memorabilia aspect of it. People still buy CDs on the aspect of, hey, look, if this guy ever go anywhere, I got his CD. Like,
bro,
CDs still sell.
I will take your CD, rip it to my computer, and now it's digitized.
That easy.
That doesn't mean I'm gonna throw your CD away.
No.
Because I still got it.
But they know that. They know that because I know they know that because everybody in my age bracket was using FrostWire and LimeWire growing up. So I know they already know. I already know. We shouldn't even have to tell them that because they know that. Niggas been burning and copying CDs digitally since we was teenagers.
Since it was illegal.
So y'all know what to do.
Everything.
They already know what to do, man. You get what I'm saying? It's just a matter of fact of actually doing it.
I mean, that also comes if shit like that becomes overwhelming. Like I sat here when I first walked in, what you edit your shit on. I have an editor. If you can't wear every single hat. You can't be the rapper, the producer, the engineer, the editor, the motherfucking marketer, the promoter, the A&R, the dude that does the cover art. You can't be all that and be successful.
Nobody can. And everybody tries to do everything, but people got to sit back and look at where they want to be, right?
Yeah.
All the famous podcasters, all the famous artists, all the famous construction workers. I don't give a fuck what your life mission is. Everybody has a fucking team.
You better believe it.
I hate when people be like, oh, I'm going to do this and do this and this. No man can do it alone. Not one man ever has done it alone, bro. You get what I'm saying? Even, okay, let me see. You take Beyonce. Let's just use Beyonce. Everybody, Beyonce, to our fans, right? Beyonce has a PR team. She has an H&R team, an A&R team. Like they're
marketing.
like marketing team, promo team. Like she has teams of people that specifically do this shit for her. Right. So Beyonce not on Twitter or on Instagram all day posting music. She has a team. Mind you, she doesn't have one person. She has a team for that type of shit. That like analytics. You got 10 people in a room and they're literally going through all the, okay, look, this artist did this and this engagement, okay, this and this and that. And then they all put their heads together and then they finally do it and then they hope that it bubbles or not.
Focus group.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. So keep that in mind is that nobody can do it alone. So if your mission in life is to do it alone, and I get it, be independent, do your thing. But the whole aspect of what I'm saying is, and like what we've been talking about in this whole podcast today is, get out and network. You could do that by yourself. You can get up and go, network, meet people, shake, but you're going to need somebody. So just use your time and use your resources wisely. You feel me?
Bro, I'm going to tell you, I networked from day one. Me, Caper, 2-3. Shout out my guy Tim at Digital Urban Network. Digital Urban Intelligence, excuse me. And it's like the relationships we built over the years, it's phenomenal.
It's worth more than money.
It's worth more than money. And it's like, I can call certain favors in for certain situations, but then it's like always have something to offer. Not go out and whore yourself out, but at the end of the day, it's like these people are used to, what can you do for me? Can you give me a deal? Nah, but check this out. Here, I got a plug, man. I got a plug in San Diego with a club. I can bring you down. You can do a meet and greet. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Stuff like that.
Scratch my back, I can scratch yours. At the end of the day, don't come in looking like a customer because you'll get treated like a customer. And those are the words from E40.
Got you.
Straight up. Straight the fuck up.
Well, look, man, this has been a very, very, very intense and powerful episode today, man. I'm very happy that you came down and shared all this game with the folks, man. You feel me? And actually talked and
Facts.
actually gave people some guidelines and some directions to go. So, man, y'all heard this podcast again. Like I always say, you feel me? Y'all see the comment section. You know, drop a comment. Let us know how y'all feeling, what y'all think. I'm definitely gonna check these comments out today because this one was juicy.
Yeah, there was a lot to this one.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
Facts.
keep going.
Yeah, we can, man. But y'all know the drill. Thank y'all. You get what I'm saying for tapping in, tuning in. This has been another episode of
The official PB Records podcast.
with your host,
I'm T Cash. That's Cash with a K.
and I'm your boy Perry B, man. And shout out to our special guest of the night, Joe Blakk, man.
Boom, tap in high end radio where
Hey.
hip hop bangs.
Thank you,
Yup.
bro.
Boom.
Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Appreciate
sir.
y'all.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
guys. Until next time, man. You feel me? Stay tuned in.
Deuces.